Salut, salut. Allez, comme d'hab, on va laisser le temps aux gens d'arriver. Et on va attaquer la fin de cette série de live avec le BOXTURTLE. Alors, on va commencer par allumer la lumière de tout ça là-bas. Hop. Allez, dans 5 minutes on attaque. On va laisser tranquillement le temps aux gens d'arriver. Hop. Bon. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on va faire avec cette bestiole? Pendant que les gens arrivent, ce qu'on va faire, c'est que on va déjà essayer de trouver l'emplacement pour le cutter. Donc ce qu'on va faire, c'est que on va hommer notre printer, faire un petit QGL. Non. Hop, on va arrêter tout ça, on va faire les choses correctement. Hop là. Donc, on va hommer la printer et faire un QGL. Et on va voir où est-ce que ça se trouve. Alors, hop. Ok. Donc elle va faire son QGL, puis normalement se rallumer. Et pendant que les gens arrivent, avant de continuer la configuration, on va essayer de repérer dans l'espace où se trouve l'emplacement idéal pour placer la tête avant le cutter, lorsqu'on change de filament. Et on pourra avancer. Alors, elle va finir son QGL tranquillement. Impeccable. Hop. Voilà. Allez, Sésame, allume-toi. Impeccable, elle s'est allumée. Ok. Donc, ce qu'on va faire, c'est que de façon à facilement trouver l'emplacement, je vais aller me mettre directement devant et on va déplacer la tête comme ça. Alors, est-ce qu'on va réussir à trouver un emplacement concret? Je suis à combien là? Je suis en X25. En Y, un peu... ça risque d'être compliqué, donc on va faire comme ça. Ok, donc là le X a l'air d'être pas mal. Le Y, on va essayer de le reculer encore un peu. Eh ben, le Y a l'air d'être pas mal et le X aussi. Alors, maintenant que la tête est à son bon emplacement, ce qu'on va faire, c'est qu'on va récupérer. Ouais, je vois ça, Erwin. Ça ne change pas grand-chose. Hi, Tender. You know what? As there is not a lot of French speaking right now, we're gonna switch in English. Think that Earring can follow also. So what I just did was finding the coordinate for the X and Y for the cutter. So let me just do this. Okay, so the coordinates for the X and Y are just here. That's the number we need to keep. And should be good with it. We should be good with it. So, where did we left things last time? We actually did the serial and we did also the pin tool start and the pin tool hand because I'm using Galileo 2. Yeah, that's right, Erwin. That's gonna be fine. Okay, so what we're just gonna check if we did this one. So AFC hardware. Let's check that. AFC hardware. And yes, we did mention that the pin for start and was 13 and the pin for hand was 12. We also changed those number according to what Thunder gave me, and we should be good with it. Okay, so that's something we already have done. Next, we need to add the max extruder distance. So that's what we're gonna do. Add this line to the extruder parts. So my extruder part should be in Nighthawk, and we're just gonna add this line here. Perfect. Here. So save and restart. Okay, so that's done also. Next. Self-test. Self-test, no, we are gonna set everything. Yeah, we're gonna set everything for the cutter and the pooping also. So what we're gonna do is go in, no, not this one, AFC config, long move, okay, that's good. Okay, LED, that's perfect. And these are things that we don't need to change. Turtle 1, do we need to change something here? No. Okay. Macro. Yes. Okay. So we have to change the coordinate for X and Y for cutting, pooping, and kicking. And I think that's it. So let's start with the cutting. So the coordinates we had was 11 and 237, I think. So that's done. The movement should be left. Yes, that's correct. The movement is going to be 6 millimeters. That's perfect. 8.5, perfect also. Those should be good. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so now we need to figure out where we want to... did I set the parking position yet? No. So we need to check where we want the pooping to happen. We want the pooping to happen where? Okay, let's switch the light on again. Save and restart. Okay, let's try this. Because on one of the other printer I did something stupid. I have the printer pooping at the front, which is stupid because the X-beam can push the object printing when it's pooping, so that's completely stupid. So we want to have the printer pooping at the back, and let's try this. Okay, let's try this. Just want to check if I can have the printer poop just near the cutter without being a problem. Should be okay. Okay, so let's move there. No. Okay, so we are gonna have the pooping happen at 15, and can we go back further? Yes. So we're gonna have the poop happening at 15 to 45. So let's go back to there, pooping, and I said 15 to 45. 15 and 245. Okay, 15 to 35. Variable, that's correct, that's correct, that's correct. The purge length. Did we set the purge length? That's a good question. Okay, let's check that. Hi, Adam. I was saying, I'm just checking because, as I said last time, we are using a Bamboo Lab hot end and need to check if the length is correct, and we discussed this with Thunder. No, we didn't. Thunder, should I change the number here for the purge length using the Bamboo, or should I leave it like this and check back on this later? I think I'm gonna leave it like this for now and go back on this later. Okay. So next, the kick macro kick starts. We're gonna have to check this. So we set the pooping at the back corner. So what we want now is having the tool head go in front of it and push it back at the back. So we're gonna move the tool head to the same X, which was 15, yes, 15. and we're gonna move it on Y, and we said 245, so we're gonna set it to 200 and change this to back. Also, I'm just gonna check something. I think I needed to change the, okay, thanks Thunder. I think I need to change something. I'm gonna just check something on the other printer using it. VAR, no, that's not the right one. Hardware config, no. Macro. And I think that for the kick, I set something like 20. Okay, so I'm just gonna have the same here. The movement is supposed to be 10, but I'm gonna use 20 because on my Trident that was a problem. So I'm just gonna set to 20 here. The movement is gonna be to the back. That's correct. I'm not using any brush, so we don't mind. And the park position is gonna be the exact same one it's supposed to poop. So 15 and 245. Okay, should be good here. So save and restart. I think we are good here. Let's check if I missed something. Okay, so hardware, that's correct. I changed the numbers according to the numbers that Thunder gave me. This is okay, perfect. Macro, we're just gonna check that we are actually using the right macro correctly. Not here, but supposed to be here. Okay. No, not here. Macro. Okay. Poop, that's correct. Okay, that's good. Don't have to change anything here. Okay. We should be good to continue now. Okay, so now we are gonna go back on here and test everything on the BOXTURTLE. Okay. We are gonna run the test config on it. So before we do this, I'm gonna set every filament in it. So we have one spool here, gonna take 3 other one. Okay. And let's try this. So we're gonna start with black on the first line. Okay, so the first one is actually grabbing not correctly. Okay, we'll check this. Okay, should be good now. The second one, we are gonna use not the, yeah, we are gonna use the green for this one. As you can see, the LEDs are turning green, so that's a good sign. Next, let's set another color here. Okay, and finally, last color, and we should be ready to do all the testing. Okay, So we have everything green. Hi Shumfree, we are switching in English because Thunder is here and he's gonna help if needed. So, il va nous filer un coup de main s'il y a besoin pour la suite. Et c'est très gentil de sa part. So, just really nice of you to be here, Thunder. Okay, so we are gonna try everything with the test right now. Run test. Let's go. Test. Okay, so test is not working. I may be missing something. Missing something. Okay, I need. Okay, test line. Test line. I think there is a way to test everything. I think there is a way to test everything just in one. Let's try the test lane 1, test lane 2. Okay, so first one, test lane 1. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Okay, so that's not good. That's not good. Let's try to move this. Let's try again. Yes. Okay, test was okay. Let's try the lane 2. Not good. Okay. I think the spooler are rotating in the wrong direction. Let's try the third one. Yes, the spooler are rotating in the wrong direction. And the last one, line 4. Okay. So that's something we're gonna have to check after. Trigger switch. Okay. Let's check that all the triggers are actually activated. Load, prep, load prep, load prep, load prep. Okay, those ones are working. That's perfect. Next. Yeah, Thunder, just need to check if that's correct everywhere. Okay. Authent value, that's something we did. Macro variable, that's done already. Just give me a sec. Okay, sorry. Okay, so that's okay. Park we did, cut we did, poop okay, wipe brushing, tip forming we are not using. Inactive change, okay. Calibration, okay. Okay, let's try this. So we are gonna home the printer. free filament. What do you mean with free filament? Ah, no, that's not free filament. It's because he bought the filament and he was supposed to come by the shop earlier today and came just right now. So that's not free filament. Okay, so home the printer and we are gonna test the loading process. So let's try this, homing the printer. Okay, so homing the printer. And then let's set the temperature so it's good. And we are gonna be trying to load the filament. That way I'm gonna be able to check if when it's respooling it's going in the right direction or not. And I think that all the spoolers are actually running in the wrong direction. Okay, so the temperature is going up. Should be fast enough. And okay, so let's press on T0. So the filament is loading. So the filament is actually loading for T0. And it's pooping right now. Okay. There is something I need to fix. Okay, so T0 was working. We need to change the speed at which it's going up after it's pooping. Let's check what I've set on this one, because I know I changed it. Poop speed, no, fast said 320. Okay, and what did I set here? Macro. Pooping, where is the pooping? Okay, variable, and what did I say? 300. Okay, so we are gonna up the speed here. Save and restart. Once again, we are gonna have to home the printer. So yeah, it's pooping. Problem is that it wasn't able to kick the poop because it wasn't fast enough. It wasn't high enough and the poop was stuck. There is something else I need to change. I think that the position of the Z start isn't good. What I did, 0.3, and what's on the blue one? Macro, and yeah, we are going to start at 0.3 with it. I don't know why it's set at 0.6 as a start for the pooping. 0.3 is way better. Okay, we are going to try to load the other one and check if the spoolers are actually turning in the right direction. So let's try this one. So right now the blue is loaded, the black is loaded, and we are going to try to load the green and check if the spoolers are actually turning in the right direction. So the temperature is going up. Once it's done, just gonna have to press the T1 to check. Then I think there is something I'm missing. Isn't there a macro that I can put in the main cell, and it's supposed to check the length needed between each line? I know that that's something I've done with the other one, and I'm not finding it anymore. Oh, okay, I found it. Sorry. Yeah, I found it. Okay, so we are at the right temperature. Let's try. No, I did not do the calibration. That's what I'm gonna do right now. In fact, it's gonna be way better this way. So we are going to unload the filament right now. Not BOXTURTLE tool unload. Okay. Okay, so seems like it's actually turning in the right direction. That's good. Yeah, that's the one tender I was looking for. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Okay, so cool down. Okay, so we are going to run this one, the AFC calibration. It's gonna help us set everything with the correct length, and then we can go back. Okay, so yes, we are going to try the total one. Calibrate lanes, all lanes, and it should be, yeah, it's actually running perfect. So right now it's testing the first one. Okay, now it's testing the second one. Okay, and it's turning in the right direction also. Perfect. The third one's correct. And let's see the last one. Okay, this one is not turning right, but we are going to move this one. Okay. And now it should be working great. Okay, perfect. So we did the calibration for this. Yes, we need to check now the bowden length that we want. We are gonna use the first lane because I know that's working. So right now it's measuring the length needed from the hub to the toolhead micro switch. So it's feeding the filament in little by little, just up until it's in the toolhead. Yep. And then we will be able to go back to testing T0, T1, T2, and T3. Perfect. Thunder, do we need to do a safe config when that's done, or is there no need for this? Because that's something I was wondering. So I did a safe config for the other printer, but I have no clue if that's needed. Okay, calibration complete, but then would you like to do more calibration? No, we already have everything done. As, I don't know, we are gonna do a save config just in case. Ah, saves auto, okay, so no need for save config. It means that we can go back to testing the other lines. The other lanes, sorry. So let's go back with the temperature, and we are going to test T1, T2, and T3. And if everything goes fine, it goes well, we can actually start to print with it. Okay, so let's try the T1 now. Okay, so it's feeding correctly. Okay, so that's feeding correctly. It's actually pooping now. Yeah, it's pooping. And the bed is not hot, so it's not sticking. But that's correct. Okay, so the bed is not hot, so the poop is not actually sticking to the bed, but that's okay. Let's try T2. So it's cutting the filament. Okay, let's try this. So filament is going back right now. That's good. Seems to be working great, which is nice. No, it's not. Something's not good here. Okay, so that's working also. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's try the last one. I don't know what happened, but the second spool did actually pull the filament completely out of the box turtle. Let's try the last one. It's gonna be doing the exact same thing. Yeah, did the exact same thing. Okay, so we have a few things that we need to fix. Yeah, unload is probably too high. It is too high. We need to check this. We need to check this one. Okay, so let's unload this one too. Okay, let's unload this one too. BOXTURTLE unload. Oh, we have quite a few issues. Okay. Okay, so let's try to understand what's happening here. There is something really strange here. Okay, so let's switch the temperature back to normal. Okay. So we have two problems, actually three. The first one being that the lane 2 is unloading too much, lane 3 is unloading too much, and the 4 wrist puller is actually not turning. So why is that? We are going to eject the 4th line, eject the 4th line. Okay. Let's check what's happening here. It should be able to move. Okay, so we're just gonna have to use something else. I've also can set. Yeah, you are right, Jimmy. Just gonna restart everything because the BOXTURTLE is actually thinking that all the lane are load, which is not the case. Okay, that's fine. And let me load the filament in. Okay. So let's do this. That should be good. that is going to be good also really soon. And the green is going to be the last one. Okay. So why is it unloading that much? Let's check this. Okay. First of all, why is lane 4 not turning? Do we have something bad here? No. Cut minimum length, cut clear, upcut. No, there is no upcut. Okay, so that's not here. FC config. I'm looking for where I need to change it, and I completely forgot. Unload speed. No, that's not good. That's not where I'm supposed to be looking. Okay. Hardware, no. Macro. Travel speed, okay. Evacuate speed, no. Retract. I actually don't remember where is the length that I'm supposed to set. Okay, so plugin, no. Self-tests, no. Additional test, no. Authent value. Did I set this correctly for my authent? In AFC hardware, what's your tool STN unload? Let's check this. Hardware config. STN unload is 79, which is the number. Yeah, that's the number that Thunder gave me. Should be way lower, I think. I think it should be way lower. 79. What's the value for the other two? No, should. I think that's good. I mean, should I try with a lower number? Should be good with a bamboo authent. Should be good. That should be good. Let's. Okay, I need to check the length to lower the number here. Okay, let's try this. Let's try to lower the number. Retract 22, 10. Let's try 60. I'm gonna try 60 here. Save and restart. But I'm looking for the retract length, variable retract length, and I completely forgot where it is. Retract. Not here. Oh shit. Don't save. No. Under FC hub section. Okay, let's try this. Retract. Next. FC button length. From the hub to the toolhead sensor. You know what? I think I'm... Okay. Let's try this. So changing here. What? I'm gonna just rerun. Yeah, I'm just gonna rerun the calibration. Should be something that I miss. Past. Turtle 1. Let's try to calibrate lane 2. And now let's try to calibrate with lane 2. Hi Nijan. So I'm just gonna try to test this. It's really strange. Yeah, I understand this, Thunder. Just I think that my problem right now is the turtleneck. Search for. Okay, I'm gonna search for this. Set button. Set bo underscore button length. Okay. This function adjusts the length of the ball and tube between the hub and the toolhead. Drive the hub specific parameters. The length, unload length, adjust unload length in the hub specific and the lane value loaded. Use the hub of the current lane to reset lanes back to config value. Pass in reset for each lane to reset. Okay. So okay, exit. Just gonna save config. I don't know why, but that's something I'm gonna do. Okay. And now I'm gonna have the printer humming. Let's set the bed to temperature, the tool head to temperature also. And we are going to try with, so Jimmy, what I'm going to do right now is just try to load T1, then switch to T2 and follow your lead if I need to change something. Because right now, honestly, I don't have the time to make mistake, because I'd like to be able to print something with it. So I'm just going to follow what you say for this. So right now I'm loading one of the filaments. I'll be switching to the second one just after, and if something needs to be changed, I'm gonna follow what you say. Okay, and now we are going to load the second line. No more problem. Seems like it's working. Before the quick move, I can see that the filament is out of the tool head for like 2 centimeters. That's what I can see right now. Okay, so seems like, and let's try to unload now. Yes, so the filament is 2 centimeters out of the tool head before it starts to move quickly. And okay, seems like that was used to be a problem, not anymore. Seems like it's fixed. Okay, seems to be fixed. Okay, so let's cool this up. And now I'm going to set the slicer for this. Okay, so want me to try the load again? Okay. Sure. Let's try the load again. So 255, and which lane do you want me to try? I can set pretty much any lane. Let's try T0. Yeah, work fine. And let's eject. Let's unload right now. Okay, working fine. So let's try to print something with it. Okay, what I'm gonna do is, just to make it simple, I'm just gonna running set button. Okay, I'm gonna save that macro right now, Jimmy, and thank you. Okay, so just to make things simple, I'm just gonna have a new printer here, called it 250 with BOXTURTLE. Okay, we are going to set the bed shape to 250 and 250 on super slicer. Okay, extruder 4. Okay, perfect. And I need the file, so just we need to have the file for it. Okay, let me check. The file is supposed to be here. Okay. Just give me a sec. I'm looking for the file for the serial requests. Okay, I've got it. I've got it. Okay, so let's load the file for it. Okay, but now all we want is 45 degree, and we need to switch the name of the filament. So I'm using LDO black on one, that's correct. I'm using LDO lemon lime on second, LDO purple on the third, and LDO olive green on the last one. Let's press slice. Okay, so we've got our file saved. Okay, that's good. No, I don't want to save. Okay. And now we are going to upload the file here. Perfect. Should be good. So the bed is still going up. Okay, Jimmy, thank you. So the bed is still going up, but we actually have everything we need here. In the meantime, we are just gonna have Z home now. And I think that's gonna be fine. Okay, and let's print it. In the meantime, let me show you what I did for my print start macro, because I changed a few things according to what I had on one of the other printers using a BOXTURTLE. So in my print start, I made a few changes. I added the AFC Park macro and the tool settings here. I'm still using my purge line and my adaptive bed mesh, but as I'm using tap to prop the bed, I made a small change to what is recommended by the Armor Turtle documentation. I made sure that the hot end is not hitting more than 150 until tap process is done. So right now the hot end is not going to be going up more than 150, which is here. Okay, so as I was saying, here's my macro here. I added this line here, the AFC Park and the tool line. I was saying that as I'm using tap and I don't want to damage my bed, I made sure that the hot end is not going more than 150 degrees until the full tap process is done by doing this like this. There. So the print should be starting soon as the bed is almost reaching 110. I'm going to try to have the best view I can with the camera. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna move here and let's try to zoom way more. No, I can't. I cannot. Can I do something better for you guys? Okay, that's the best I can do right now. I'm sorry. Should I think about this before? Yeah. I'm stupid. I should have think about this before. Okay, so the print should be starting soon. Let's hope everything is going to be fine. I know that there is still one problem with my BOXTURTLE. I don't know why, but the N20 on the last lane is not rotating correctly. It's not going to be a problem today because the spool is almost empty, so the filament is going to be fine there. But that's something I will have to look after. But that did happen with me on the other one. So we are reaching the bed temp and it's going to be moving soon. Yeah, okay. Okay. Should be working fine. Let's try to have more light. Can I have more light here? If I switch the light on this one. Do we have more light? No, we don't. It's the same. Okay, so it's doing the QGL. Let's hope we can have something as nice as this one after. Okay. Now, bed mesh. No. Yeah, bed mesh. Okay. Takes time, but should be working. While it's starting the print, Jimmy or Thunder, if you guys have any idea why on both my box turtles I have one lane that does have an N20 that is not running strong enough. It's not respooling with enough strength, strength. And honestly, I have no idea why it's not doing it correctly. And it's not the same lane on both the box turtles. So I need to go back on this and check if there is something not correct, but I have no idea what's happening there. Okay, let's see the first pooping. And strike. Okay, so now that the okay, it's starting to print. Okay, let's check that. Yep, printing. Okay, should be less than 5 minutes before we have the first filament swap. And we'll see if it's go well. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I really need to have a camera inside that printer. Yeah, I need to have something here. Okay, so let's check this. I don't remember what layer should be the first swap. Let's check this. Let's see. Okay, so layer 7, no, yes, layer 7 should be the first swap. Layer 6. Layer 6, and right now we are printing the layer 4, which is gonna be soon then. Okay, layer 5, and we'll have the first swap in a few seconds. Okay, looking good. Okay. We are going to record for the serial request. Okay, so it should be imminent. Okay, layer 6, which is the last full black layer. And let's see. Okay. First swap. There we go. Well, working for now. Okay, let's see for the next swap. And if it goes well, there is no reason it shouldn't be working up until the end. I love the pooping process. Just need to make sure that I have something to collect all the poops. Yeah. Yeah, that's working great. That's nice. Okay. And we'll see if it's going to be running smoothly with the last one. Mm-hmm. That one's gonna be a problem. That one is really going to be a problem. I have no clue of what the problem is. Okay, that's going to be a problem. That is going to be a problem. Okay, well, we are not going to be staying for 2 hours for the print to finish. And anyway, I think I absolutely need to fix the lane 4. So I'm gonna cut the stream right now because there is no need for it to continue. But I'll keep you posted on what's going on with it. I just want to check the last lane if there is something I can do to repair, because I don't know what's going on here. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think I know what the problem is. Yep, I know what the problem is. And that's not something that I can fix on the go. So I'm gonna stop the print now, fix it in the morning tomorrow, and make sure that I can have it working correctly after. So thank you all for being here, and have a good evening.